Good day. My name is Jonas. I'm an overseas Filipino worker. I'm a nurse. I'm an advocate of Choose Life Project, and welcome to Jonas DuPodcast. And I'm happy to introduce to you the next book for our series. It's called The 8 Secrets of the Truly Rich by Brother Bo Sanchez. One of my favorite quotes in this book is called "The ultimate purpose of wealth is to love others." I am I actually finished my studies because of scholarship grants by the college where I took my nursing degree, and it's actually a sponsorship of the College of Nursing. I was able to finish my baccalaureate degree because of the help of my college, especially the College of Nursing, and I'm forever grateful with that opportunity. And so through the series of soul searching and prayers, I have come up with my ultimate purpose. I also want to know what would be the mark that I will leave, what will be my legacy once I left this world. So for me, the based on my soul searching and for my prayers and meditation, I found out that my ultimate purpose is actually to create one of the biggest scholarship programs for the Filipino youth, especially for those who cannot afford to send their children, to send the youth to college. So maybe I want to bring back what the college has done for me, because it's actually impacted my life. I experienced and I encountered so many opportunities because of the first help that they've given me, and that's to finance my scholarship. So I'm really looking forward to create a scholarship program once I chase wealth, or once I achieve all my dreams and my goals, which is to develop a certain wealth so that I can give back also to other people. See, the first part of this book that is really amazing, it's called about blame. It's called Stop the Blame. Most Filipinos, or most people, actually in their spare time they love to blame others. If you ask them what are your goals, have you written your dreams, do you have a dream board, they cannot answer, because they think that they cannot achieve any dreams because it's because of the fault of other people, because of the fault of their family, because of the fault of God, because of the fault of the devil, because of the fault of government. So there are so many cycle of blames that are happening and that are actually included in their system. And Brother Bo Sanchez said, blame actually robs you of your power to determine your life. So if you're continuously blaming other people, you will not realize that it is you that you're responsible for what you can do in your life. So if you continue that blame, you are looking for some people to blame. If you are thinking that it's the fault of your family, if it's the fault of your parent, then definitely the one who can solve it is your parent, because that's your fault. So if that is your thinking, you will never achieve success, especially wealth. And there are actually three types of people here who are blaming. First, they are blaming the government. Second, they are blaming their family. Second, they are blaming the devil and God. So it says here, for those people who are blaming the government, it says that they will never become successful because the president's like this, because those who are working in the Congress like this, because of the corrupt officials, because those who are elected officials are not doing their jobs and they're just getting all the money, and nothing is remaining for the poor people, and nothing is remaining for the project, for the programs. And it's their lifestyle, every day blaming the government, enjoying the things that they believe, which is there is some story that maybe there's a friend of Brother Bo Sanchez who is always telling him that it's the fault of the government why I'm not becoming successful, why I'm not achieving my goals. And Brother Bo Sanchez said, why this other friend of mine who have lived in the 3 past presidents, but he's successful. He became successful even if Ferdinand he became successful even if Joseph Estrada is the president. He became successful even if Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo is the president. He became successful even if it's Pinoy, and I bet he will also become successful if it's Duterte. So it's not about the government, it's actually about you. It's actually about your own determination to really change your life. And it says 99% of all failures come from people who have a habit of making excuses. Do you ever ask yourself, how many times have I blamed the government? How many times have I blamed the family, my parents? How many times did I blame the devil or even God? So for me, I grew up in a very poor family, and I realized that it's just part of the process. Maybe it's part of the lessons that I need to learn. But Bill Gates once said, I just want to share, if you were born poor, it is not your fault. But if you die poor, it is your fault. Therefore, you are totally responsible for your success. So most of the successful people actually came from rags, the riches. They have nothing before. Before, we cannot eat 3 times a day. We're walking for how many kilometers just to reach a certain place for us to sell our goods. And it's really hard. But if I will stay and continue to blame my parents, nothing will ever happen in my life. I will not strive because it's their fault. They are the solution, right? So if I see that my parents are the problems, therefore they are the solutions. But if I see that the problem is in me, therefore the solution is also within me. And also, here's another one, stop blaming God for your poverty. There are just some people who fantasize poverty. They enjoyed poverty. They love poverty. It's like their comfort zone. It's like their homing instinct. They love here. If they have money, maybe if they receive some amount of money, they become uncomfortable. They become restless, they become anxious because they are not used to that certain amount. This is one of the biggest lessons here. We need to change our mind. We need to change our psychological wallet. As long as you see that you are born with poverty and you will never rise up with that poverty, then nothing will ever happen to you. The challenge of Brother Bo Sanchez here is to cut the poverty that is eating your family from generations to generations. How wonderful it is if it's starting from you, the next family that you will have a beautiful life, and the next, and your children and your grandchildren will have a beautiful life because you started it out. So it's very nice to realize that we are responsible for our own success. It says you are the product of your thoughts, of choices, and habits. Whatever result that you have now, it's because of the decisions that you made. It's not because God made this way, because it's not because of the government, it's not because of your parents, it's not because of your family or relatives, it's because of you. So be totally responsible for your success. Based on my understanding here, there are only 2 words that I want to say. It's called own it. You own it. Own your life. Own your problems. Own every circumstances that will happen in your life. Do not just focus on the problems, but focus on the solution. Okay, if time will come that every one of us will think that we are totally responsible for our own success, then definitely we can help our country. Then definitely we can help the Philippines become a first world country, and also as we help our country, we're also helping the world. I pray that you will become more successful, that you will achieve the number of zeros in your bank account, so that you can also help reach out to other people. Remember, it says here, the ultimate purpose of wealth is to love others. I pray and I hope that you will become successful. And I'm looking forward that you will join me more with the book review series, and I'm just excited, I'm just motivated to share it to you. And if you have if there's any book that you want me to review, feel free to comment below, and also encourage you to comment, to ask, and also if you have any suggestions, I'm very willing to read it. Okay, so thank you so much. I pray that you will become very rich, and that wealth that you have will be shared to other people. God bless you. Thank you.